Okay, here I'm going to explain about measures of position or measures of central location. So under measures of position, we have first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. Okay, note that second quartile or Q2 is also equivalent to median value. Okay, quartiles measure dispersion that is associated with the median value. So Q1 and Q3 will be associated to median value. Okay, now look at definition of each quartile. So the first quartile, Q1, it is defined as the middle number between the smallest number and the median of the data set. So if you look at example here, so this data already arranged in ascending order with smallest number equal to 12 and the largest number is 34. So look at definition of Q1 just now. So Q1, middle number, so here Q1, middle number between the smallest number, so here the smallest number and the median of the data set. So this is Q1. Okay, in contrast, Q3, so we look at Q3 first. So Q3 is defined as the middle number, so here Q3, middle number between the median, so here is median, and the highest value of the data set. So here is the highest value or the largest value. So middle value here will be the Q3. So for Q2 or median value, so median is middle value. So if you look at here Q1, so we also can say that up to Q1 here, so it is our first 25% of data. So for Q2, we also can say that up to Q2, it is our second 25% of data. So we also can say that from first data here up to Q2 already 50%. Okay, here Q3, up to Q3, it is our third 25% of data. So up to Q3 from the smallest number to Q3, it will be a total of 75% of our data. So lastly, the fourth 25% up to here will be total of 100% of our data. Okay, later we will look at with example on how to find Q1, Q2 and Q3. Okay, now look at example on how to find value Q1, Q2 and Q3 for ungrouped data. Again, we use the same data about each of 10 tourists. Okay, find or compute the first, second and third quartile values. Hence, comment on the values obtained. Okay, first step, we need to arrange the data in ascending order. So here, I already arranged the data in ascending order with the smallest value is 7 and the highest value is 39. Okay, second step, find the location for each quartile. So if you look at here, location Q1 is given by n plus 1 divided by 4. So since we have 4 quarters, so we divide it by 4. Location for Q2 is given by 2 multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 4. So when you simplify this formula, you will get n plus 1 divided by 2. So that is location for Q2. So remember, Q2 also equivalent to median value. Okay, last one. Location of Q3 is given by, so since third quarter, 3 multiplied n plus 1 divided by 4. Okay, now let's find location for each quarter. So location of Q1 n plus 1, so 10 plus 1 divided by 4. So 10 plus 1, 11. 11 divided by 4, we get 2.75. So that is location Q1. Location Q2 n plus 1, so 10 plus 1 divided by 2. So 10 plus 1, 11. 11 over 2 is 5.5. And last one, location Q3, 3 multiplied by n plus 1, so 10 plus 1 divided by 4. So location Q3, you will get 8.25. Okay, now how to find value Q1, Q2 and Q3? Okay, look at location Q1. So the location is on the 2.75. Okay, meaning to say that value Q1 will be located between the second and third location here. So between second and third location, okay, we assume center is 50%. So our location of Q1 is 2.75, 0.75, meaning to say that it is exceeded than 0.5 or the 50%. So we can say that value Q1 is closer to third location, not to second location. So how to find Q1? Okay, you look at the location 2. So second location is 10. So 10 plus, okay, look at the percentile here. So 0.75. So 0.75. Then multiply by difference between these two locations. So larger minus smaller value. So 12 minus 10. So here value Q1 you will get 11.5. Okay. So if you look at here, the location is 2.75. So means that closer to that location. So our Q1 value is 11.5. Okay, the same process for Q2. Okay, if you look at Q2, 5.5. So the fifth location is 22 plus, okay, look at the percentile here, 0.5. So means that 50%, 0.5. And then multiply between the two locations, the fifth and the sixth location. Larger value 23 minus smaller value 22. So Q2 you will get 22.5. Okay, how about Q3? Okay, look at the location 8.25. So look at location on 8. So the number is 29. Okay, plus 0.25. So 0.25. So meaning to say that Q3, value Q3 will be closer to the 8th location, not closer to 9th location. If 0.75, then it will be closer to 9 location. So since 0.25, so value Q3 will be closer to 8 location. So 0.25 multiply difference between the two locations. Okay, so 33 here minus 29. So when you calculate this one, Q3 you will get equal to 30. Okay, note that when you calculate location of each quartile, Q1, Q2 and Q3, you will get either 0.0 or 0.25 or 0.5 or 0.75. Okay, because we divide it by 4. So you will not get, for example, location Q1 2.63 or maybe location Q2 you get 1.3. Okay, so you will only get 0.0 or 0.25 or 0.5 or 0.75. Okay, recall when you calculate median. So median is Q2. Okay, median you will always get 0.5 here. So before this, how we calculate median? For even number of data, you will calculate the average of the two middle numbers. So here, if any location for each quartile here, you get 0.5. Okay, here, for example, you also can use the average method. Okay, for example, so Q2 also here, you can calculate it by using the average method. So Q2 equal to, so average 23 plus 22 and then divided by 2. So here also you will get the same answer. So remember, when you get the location for quartile, if you get 0.5 here, you can always use the average method. Okay, now how to give meaning or to interpret value Q1, Q2 or Q3. Okay, look at this figure. Okay, recall Q1 is our first 25% of data. So meaning to say that, so up to Q1, so 25% of the data are less than value Q1. Okay, and another 75% here will be more than Q1 value. Okay, for Q3, so Q3 is contradict of Q1. So how to interpret Q3? So 25% of the data are more than Q3 value and balance 75% here. So 75% to the left will be less than Q3 value. So Q2, since Q2 is median value, so we can say that 50% of the data is more than Q2 value and another 50% here is less than Q2 value or median value. Okay, now how to interpret this data? Q1 equal to, so our Q1 here just now is 11.5. So interpret in the context of problem. So Q1 equal to 11.5 indicates that, so just now our data is about each of tourists. So 11.5 indicates that, so Q1 you can say 25% of the data less than Q1. So indicates that 25% of the tourists is, so if less in terms of age will be younger. Younger than 11.5 years old. Okay, so understood that another 75% will be older than 11.5 years old. So it's up to you. You can interpret either you use the first 25% or you use the 75%. If you want to use 75%, so it will be 11.5 indicates that 75% of the tourists is older than 11.5 years old. Okay, that is how we interpret Q1. So how about Q2? So Q2, 50% more and 50% less. So again, since 50%, we can say that half of the tourists is more or is younger than 11.5 years old. Or you also can say that half of the tourists is older than 11.5 years old. Sorry, this is 11.5 is value Q1. Our Q2 value just now is 22.5. Okay, so interpret correctly. So half of the tourists is younger than 22.5 years old. Okay, lastly, Q3. So how to interpret Q3? So Q3 is 30. So what is meant by 30? 30 indicates that, okay, so if you look at Q3 here, 25% are more than Q3. Q1 just now 25% is less. Okay, so Q3 25% is more. So 30 indicates that 25% of the tourists is, so if more means that older than 30 years old. Or we also can interpret Q3 as 30%, 30 indicates that 75% of the tourists here is younger than 30 years old. Okay, so that's how we calculate Q1, Q2, Q3 for ungrouped data. So for interpretation of Q1, Q2 and Q3, so always remember this figure. Center value or middle value is Q2, so meaning to say that 50% is more than Q2, and the 50% is less than Q2. Q1, our first 25%, so 25% will be less than Q1, another 75% will be more than Q1 value. So in contra, Q3, 75% here will be less than Q3 value, and another 25% will be more than Q3 value. So I hope you understand on how to calculate Q1, Q2, and Q3 for ungrouped data. So do a lot of exercises.